Hi there. I'm just doing a live video of me quilting. I might not do a lot of talking. It's probably going to be noisy. You can't see detail work. But, hey, watch me quilt. So next thing I got to do is move this out of the way. And I've already... You can't see. Yeah, that's about right. Get that going. So I'm almost at the bottom here, see? Straight and all nice and tidy. I like to smooth out the wrinkles. It's a little bouncy, but let's see if we can snug it up a bit. Nah, we're good. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to hold down this space, down this side. I can't really see comments, but hi, whoever's there. Let's start down here. So I'm just basting the sides down, and then I'm going to go to town right here in the middle after I clamp the sides. So these clamps help keep that backing nice and tight, but not too tight. Fancy hardware store clamps. All right, I'm doing some loops. Let's go, let's go. It's not a contest, but we'll be trucking. The beep is because I'm using a stitch regulator, so if I move faster, it'll stitch faster. If I move slow, it stitches slow. So it follows. protection. Cut my bottom thread. I have an automatic cutter. Trim the top thread. Get out of the way. Oh hey, it looks pretty cozy, doesn't it? Let me read some comments. Some of this is muscle memory from practice. I tend to be pretty consistent. Ear protection I have considered because it does sound loud and it is super, super cool and fun. So we're going to roll it one more time because we're almost at the end. Then I can finish that blog post I was writing because I needed an example quilt. I don't trim my customer quilts. And that's what I'm writing about, is to trimming, how to trim it and square it up. And I needed a quilt to take pictures of. So we'll advance it again. There's gears on the end here. That's what you hear clicking. Yeah, bring it up that much because I'm just going to check that I have room to do this, because when we pull this down, it'll stop before it gets to here, so I just have to make sure I got enough room. So this is the tricky part when you get to the end, because you still want to get it nice and even. And the batting moves around. Stitch this, base this down so I can. And I'm going to go. To base the edges before I stretch the backing out so it doesn't get like wonky extra bits on the underneath. People are funny. And just so I can, just because I happen to be at the other end, I don't always have to go left to right. I can go right to left. Because last time I started here and I went that way. This time I'm going to start down there and come this way. And get these thread bits. If you do sew and you got these thread bits on the front, you got to get them out of the way. So there's some looseness. See, it's a little bit loose, but that'll quilt it. This is an example quilt, so I'm not being super picky. It's still doing a good job though. Alright. Plug your ears. Here we go again. When I did the previous row, every so often I would leave a little space so that when I'm doing the next row I can bump up a little curl in there and it won't look so linear like just I did rows of a design. So they're just sort of nested in together this way. And that's a hard print to see, so I'm just trying to make sure I'm not crossing anything. And I did that all in one go. No thread broke. No bobbin thread ran out. And I'm good. Okay, so now I'm ready to take it off the frame, which I won't bore you with, because this was the fun part, but that seriously was, those last 2 rows was half the quilt. What time is 25 after 2, I started at 22:02, so like 45 minutes, that's all it took me. And that's how fast it goes. You'll see I guided the machine myself. That wasn't a computer, I wasn't just hanging on, it was just me going, yep, here's a loop, here's another loop, here's another loop, and just go left, right, left, right. That's what I do all day. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Am I doing this right? I don't know if I'm doing this right. I'll come back and answer your comments later, but I gotta get this off the frame and take pictures so I can publish that old blog post that I'm working on. See you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.